Hello! Today we are going to make a portrait of a person, and that person is going to be a health hero. There are so many health heroes that are out there right now that are working so hard to help all those people that are sick, like doctors and nurses and other medical professionals. And so we are going to draw a picture of a health hero, their face and the top of their body, and then make sure that we're adding the very important PPE that they need to wear, like masks and caps and things like that. So for this project, you are going to need a piece of paper, a marker, and then something to color in. So if it's colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you choose. Okay, let's start. So on our piece of paper, we're gonna start by drawing the face. And we wanna use our space. So just like when we did our animal with attitude, we really tried to use the whole space, not just draw it really small at the bottom. So I'm going to start with making a U shape. That's pretty big, right? And then we'll add 2 curved lines on both sides for the ears. Now this can be just any health hero, or if you know somebody specific, a family member, a neighbor, a friend, and you want it to draw it of that person, you can do that too. I'm gonna do another curved line inside for the inside of the ear. And then we're gonna draw right kind of at the top of that ear, 2 curved lines for eyebrows. Now let's draw some eyes. So underneath the eyebrows, I'm gonna draw another curved line, and then a curved line going the other way. And then inside that, we'll draw a circle. Inside that, another circle. And inside that, a dot. I'm starting and doing this right away with marker, but if you wanted to do it with pencil first and then go over it with marker, you can do that too. All right, now we're gonna add the mask. So the mask will go above the ears, right? There'll be some lines that go above the ears. Let's start off with the mask though, and then we'll draw the lines after that. So I'm gonna draw kind of a curved line like that, and then lines coming down right all the way to the chin, down here. And then we can draw those lines that come to the top of the ears, and then another line down here that would go under the ears, basically. All right. Now, that's part of the PPE that a medical professional needs, that mask. But now we're gonna add the cap on their head. So I'm gonna draw a curved line right at this top line, going from one line to the next. And then another curved line at the top to make the top of the head. We'll add some hair in a little bit. Now let's draw the neck. Draw 2 lines coming down for the neck. And then I'm gonna draw the scrubs, right? That's another thing that doctors and nurses, professionals in the hospitals wear, are scrubs, so that, you know, they aren't spreading germs at all. They have special clothing. So I'm gonna draw 2 diagonal lines coming down for a V-neck, and then another line here, and another line going this way for the, like the, what's that called? It's kind of like a little border. And then I'll just do a curved line going both ways for the shoulders. Now you can add some extra things. What types of things does a doctor or a nurse have? They might have an ID badge, a stethoscope, a pocket with some tools in it, or some pens and pencils. So you can add those different things. Now I'm going to add a stethoscope to start going around the neck. So I'm going to draw a curved line coming down on one side, curved line coming down on the other side. Here's a circle on the end, the part that you listen to your heart with. It goes on your heart and the chest. Bring another line around, like so. Bring this line around. And now we need the part that would go inside the doctor's ears. So I'm going to bring two curved lines down like that. Make another U shape inside there. And then make two little like curved lines this way for the part that goes in your ears. And this is going to go off the page a little bit. That's okay. Just some little lines there. Okay. Again, maybe there'd be a little pocket. Put another little line here for a pocket. Perhaps there'd be things coming out of the pocket, like pens and pencils they would write with. Put a couple things there. Another one right there. Okay, if you wanted to put a little ID badge again, you could put a little clip with another little rectangle. Now let me add some more details up here. First of all, we've got the mask over the nose, but we want to see the top of the nose because we'd be able to see part of the nose up there. So we could do that. And then the hair. So I'm going to add just a little bit of hair coming through here. Like that. You could add something to the cap if you wanted, like the hospital's name or a Red Cross, something like that. If you wanted to have longer hair, perhaps it was a girl, you could have longer hair coming down there. Now I'm going to take my markers or crayons or color pencils, whatever, and I'm gonna color all of that in. Okay, I'm all done coloring, and I chose to do the doctor's scrubs and mask and cap all the same color to kind of match. Maybe when you've gone to the doctor or the hospital before, you've noticed that they sometimes wear scrubs that have different colors or different designs on them. Sometimes they're kind of fun scrubs that have pictures on them and things. If you want to get a little bit creative with that and change yours up, you're welcome to do that. Make sure that when you're drawing, though, you're trying the best that you can to make your proportions sort of accurate. So, you know, the eyes are kind of in the right space on the face, and they're next to each other. They're sort of the same size and shape. The ears are portioned right alongside with the eyes, things like that. Okay, try to use good proportion, and that the body is in a good proportion to the head, isn't a lot smaller or a lot bigger. Do the best you can with that. Now we're gonna put a background on, and this is a health hero. You can do whatever kind of background you want. I am going to make mine look like it's coming out, like it's a superhero background. So I'm just going to do some like zigzag lines in some different colors like this, and then I'll color those in because I believe our health heroes are real life superheroes. Okay, and then I'll work on coloring that background in. There's mine all colored in. It really comes to life once the whole background is done. Now, one last step. We are going to be putting a thank you message on this for our health heroes. I would like to send pictures of your work to hospitals and doctors so that they can see a thank you message to know that people are thinking about them. So, if you wanted to put your message before you colored your background in a black marker, you could. I maybe would have done that before. Take my black Sharpie, write my message, and then colored over it, but I forgot to do that. So I'm just gonna grab my black crayon instead because I can't put Sharpie very well over crayon. And I'm gonna write, thank you, health heroes. There's not a ton of room, but I'm gonna do the best I can here. Again, this is a chance for you to try some creative lettering if you'd like. And we practiced that in school before we left. We tried some different creative, fancy ways to write. Since I'm using a crayon, it's a little more tricky, but thank you. And then I'm gonna put health heroes down here. And if you know a health hero, again, maybe a family member or a neighbor or a family friend or someone, and you want to mail your picture to them or give your picture to them, that would be great too. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Just to know that we're thinking of them and we're trying to practice our healthy habits to keep people safe. All right, thank you, health heroes. I made a few other ones as well. Here's another one that I made with a different kind of a background. It's like a heartbeat background. I did this one with a mixture of marker and crayon. This one has a similar background as the one I just did. As you can see with this one, I did a woman, so I have some longer hair. I added some eyelashes to this one. This one I added a little ID badge. Thank you, health hero. I did some creative lettering on both of these. So there's lots of different choices of things you can do for this. Again, when you post it, I'd like to send these to our health heroes. So I'm gonna need a good picture of your artwork, a nice clear picture that's pretty close up. And I'm gonna ask that your face is not in the picture. So either you can have your picture down on a table and you could take a picture, or if you're gonna hold it up over your face. And I will show you what I mean by that. So if you're taking a picture, you can do up like this, right over your face so that we can see your picture, but not your face, or on the table. Have fun creating this, and it'll be so nice to use our art to give back to our community by showing our thanks to those health heroes that are working so hard right now. Can't wait to see your pictures. Have fun.